Not excited by a lot of the cantrips. I think I'm just going to go with Ray of Frost for the cantrip. For some, situational utility. Let's see. I got 2 class spells. Nothing I really need from 1. So let's see what kind of... So invisibility. See how it works in this game. Grants invisible, cannot be seen without magic. Creature has advantage on attacks. Attackers have disadvantage. Lasts for an hour, so it can last for a really long time. And I don't even have to put it on myself. I can put it on for. I can throw it on. I can throw it on Aches, for example. You just run around unlocking stuff. Misty Step. This is a really good spell. Blur's good too. It's just so situational, and I just haven't seen in combat yet. But I really need it. It only lasts for 1 minute. I mean, if you're really about, like, if you get jumped or something, it could definitely help you survive. So far, plus it might be better just to get a Misty Step, for example. Although Blur could work well against ranged attacks as well. We definitely want invisibility. Inflicts paralyze, save each turn to cancel. Whole person's good, but it only works on persons, so like any humanoid character. Okay, and I think I'll pick up blindness. Kind of anti-caster. Something to have just in case. No, I don't want aid. Oops, like prayer of healing. This seems to reset every time. There's a bit of pain. Personless restoration, flaming sphere. Oh, that's right, Vizera gets blindness as well. If that's the case, I should probably have gone with levitation for environmental puzzles or some sort of utility. Dog says, are Sorax humanoid? They've got 2 legs and 2 arms, but I don't know yet if the game counts them as humanoid. I mean, ogres have 2 arms, 2 legs as well, but they're considered giants, for example. Yeah, if you're gonna create a ranger in the game, can you choose Sorax? It's your preferred enemy. Alright, let's do this again. Long rest. Level up, ability score. There, we're actually going to do bonus feat. Flawless concentration. Do lockbreaker. Part of me wants to take flawless concentration, but I don't have a lot of I mean, I do like running around with Expeditious Retreat. By the way, I really dislike the feats. They don't make a lot of sense. I mean, you get Creative Packery, for example. Increase your intelligence by 1. And you become proficient with intelligence saving throws. I mean, this might be good if you build like a Eldritch Knight type of character. But there's no great option if you already have intelligence saving throws. You're only getting the 1 intelligence point, which is not great. Okay, I'm just gonna go with increase intelligence at 20, and then if I go with that, then I could potentially get I can get the feat next time. It gives me 1 to Constitution and gives me Constitution. Where is it? 1 to Constitution and become proficient with Constitution saving throws. That might be a little bit of an obtuse choice. Alright, I'm just gonna go with Flawless Concentration. And I think we went here with I go with Dazzle instead of Ray of Frost like I did before. Nice thing about Dazzle is that, you know, if an enemy runs up on you, I could, if I want to put some distance, I don't have to worry about using Disengage. I can essentially hit them with Dazzle, and which lowers their AC, and also prevents them from doing a reaction. So. They wanted invisibility. A non-magical weapon becomes +1 weapon for up to 1 hour. Could potentially use that on my bow. Go with Blur. Pair spells. Skip aid. Prayer of healing. I'll skip Bane and get Bless. For darkness, we'll pick up Scorching Ray. With invisibility, Blur, and Scorching Ray. And I think that's fine. Back down the secret passage. Let's see what's up here behind this door. Zarya's journal. Magnificent dagger. Sweet. Attack bonus +1. First +1 weapon I found. Engraved bone dice. Sell for 25 GP. Wait. Why when I grab the dagger I just got 4... I got 4 health potions. What? I just got a scroll of cure wounds. Arrow. Oh, is it grabbing it from... Oh, this is... I think this is what's happening. It's not... It's passing through my click to my own inventory behind. Okay. Alright, let's read this diary. Hey, Fozar Plays, welcome. Sweet finds! Yeah, there is loot all. There is loot all, but I wanted to see... I was just trying to drag it straight into my weapon slot when strange things started happening in the interface. Alright, Lazaria's journal. Upstairs to try to speak with Mardract about it. But Aksha said he was resting and had left orders not to be disturbed, as usual. She offered to pass on a message. So helpful. But I know it will never reach him. For all I know, she's told him I'm dead. She may be planning to make it true. He's so shaken and addled from the cataclysm, he'd probably believe her. She could have killed him already. He could have been dead for centuries, but no. His magical defenses are still in place. He must be alive. If only I could reach him, free him from her influence, but I can't get past her and her ghouls. So frustrating. I need to arrange a sudden meeting with a wooden stake, but she's careful. Adam's no help. He won't join me against Aksha without orders from Mardract, which of course can't come because she's got him isolated. How blind is he not to see that? I'll never yield the castle to her, no matter what she does. While Mardract lives, I have to keep trying to save him. Searching the graveyard as usual, the dwarf was there. He always thought I didn't see him, but I did. But now he's a ghost. Adam said he was an antiquarian, some sort of scholar, so I tried to control him and find out what he knows. I was overeager though, and he got away. An opportunity lost. He might know something that could help me get past Aksha and her ghouls, and free Mardract from her influence. Someday, somehow, I will get rid of her. I will. I think that's all that was in here. Let's light it up. Okay, so actually I want to bring everybody up here. This is going to be the corridor of death here. I'm going to pull enemies from over here, through here, and take cheap shots. Wait, what? Did I take a shot or what? Yeah, very confusing. Reload. Ozar Play says, "Hey there, where's your bard?" What bard? Did you hit the hooch tonight? What are you talking about? First of all, I don't play bards. Unless it was like a death metal bard. I might play that. No, I don't have a bard. Your party doesn't even have a hype man? No, no hype man. No hype man needed. We're at the appropriate level of hype and enthusiasm. Why am I getting... Is it because I'm... Because I have the torch? I'm gonna turn it off. See what happens. Maybe it's the dancing lights is behind me or something, and it's making me very obvious or something. There's no bard in this game. It's all super basic. Rogue, fighter, cleric, wizard, subclasses. The only way you can have a bard in this game is if you role play a bard that lost his musical instrument. There we go. Give me that sneak attack. Dark Apprentice. Oh, it kind of looks like that Talbot guy that was outside. Doesn't it? Alright, we're gonna dash. Dash, dash, dash. I think we'll dash to here. Because we'll have height advantage. There's no way they're gonna make that kind of range, so. No, I mean, it's based off of SRD 5.1. Which is kind of based off 5e, right? But it's still, it's like early access. Who knows when how complete the game is going to be. I'll say, to be honest, I mean, I look at a game like Pathfinder, and I look at how many classes are in that game, and I look at the fact that from the very beginning, like, there's multi-classing, there's so many options. It's a big world. It's a really big world. There's lots of stuff going on. The story's good. The story's solid. The characters are interesting. The artwork's good. And I look at them and I'm like, please come out with... I can't wait till Pathfinder 2. To be honest, doing these early accesses has been a little depressing for me as a CRPG fan and a D&D fan, because I just want to dive into... I just want to get in and I want to, like, make all kinds of character builds, and I want to try a bunch of stuff out, and they're all like, oh yeah, you can do that, but first pay us the entire amount of the game up front, and then you can have access to levels 1 through 4 or 5 or whatever, a limited spell selection because we haven't coded everything in, and then you know, then come back in like a year, and we might have everything that you're hoping to see in the game. Is that salty enough for you? I think this castle, like what I have to do here, I think this is the last part before the end of early access. I just don't know how many levels there are to this castle. Probably 1, 2, 3, something. But I'm all sleeped up, and I just gotta kill 4 enemies, and I can get to the next area. So, perfectly seasoned. Thank you, FP. Appreciate that. Alright, in turn. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna move the dancing lights. Let's see where these guys are. So, what we know is that the average humanoid has like 6 cell movement. So that means when they dash, they can do 12. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. So they're gonna probably end up somewhere around the door area. Pretty dark over there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move the dancing lights that we laid down in strategic preparation over here by the door. So we'll light them up as they come through. And then we will do attack, but we're gonna do, I don't think we're actually gonna be able to get a shot, but we'll do ready attack, do a ranged attack just in case they get in range. Alright, we're gonna cast a spell. We're gonna do Shield of Faith on ourselves, on Vizera. Guess we got a tank. Probably have waited on that, but switch to ranged weapon and do ranged attack. Now, unfortunately, the crossbow doesn't have as much range as the longbow. We'll definitely have to be kind of like in this area, but we'll do ranged attack. And actually, we can move up. So we'll do dash. We'll move to here. Okay, in turn. These guys are actually pretty wimpy. Only concern is that they cast spells at range, so that's the biggest thing I'm worried about. But my dash. There's no benefit for me having height for Vicious.